a fact more chilling than fiction. The metal bed frame twisted, contorted by an unseen force. Scratches, deep and angry, appeared on the boy's skin, forming words, accusations, blasphemies. This wasn't Hollywood horror, this was Roland Doe, and his story became 1949, Cottage City, Maryland. Roland Doe, a pseudonym protecting his identity, was a seemingly ordinary 14-year-old. He loved his toy Ouija board, a gift from a doting aunt. He was close to his family, especially his mother. But darkness lurked just beneath the surface, waiting for its moment to erupt. It began subtly, strange noises in the night, objects moving inexplicably. Then the boy's personality shifted. He became withdrawn, prone to fits of rage. His family, devout Lutherans, suspected something sinister was afoot. Whispers, scratches, and the unseen force. The disturbances escalated. Furniture vibrated uncontrollably. Pictures flew off walls. Roland's voice deepened, transformed into a guttural rasp, spewing obscenities and threats. His body, seemingly possessed by an unseen entity, contorted in unnatural positions. The family's fear morphed into terror. Something was terribly wrong. Scratches like claw marks appeared on Roland's flesh, forming words: evil, hell, messages of pure malevolence. Religious artifacts, rosaries and crucifixes, trembled violently in his presence, as if repelled by an unholy force. The family, their faith shaken to its core, knew they needed help. Desperate measures, the search for answers. Doctors were baffled. Psychiatrists found no explanation for Roland's bizarre behavior. The family, desperate, turned to their faith. Priests were summoned, their initial skepticism giving way to fear as they witnessed the inexplicable. The diagnosis was chilling demonic possession. The Catholic Church, hesitant to perform an exorcism, demanded thorough investigation. Priests interviewed the family, observed Roland's disturbing behavior, and consulted religious scholars. The evidence, though unsettling, was undeniable. The Church reluctantly agreed. An exorcism was necessary. The Devil's Grip inside the exorcism of Roland Doe. This is the chilling tale of a young boy, known by the pseudonym Roland Doe, whose life was turned upside down by a series of terrifying events. The exorcism was a harrowing ordeal, one that would test the faith and resolve of everyone involved. It began with strange occurrences that defied explanation. Roland, strapped to his bed, fought with superhuman strength. His family watched in horror as he exhibited powers no child should possess. He spoke in tongues, his voice a chorus of demonic entities. The guttural sounds that emerged from his mouth were unlike anything the priests had ever heard. The air grew heavy, thick with the stench of sulfur. It was as if the very atmosphere was poisoned by the presence of evil. The priests, armed with prayers and holy water, battled for the boy's soul. They recited ancient rites, their voices trembling with both fear and determination. The battle raged for weeks. Each day brought new challenges, new horrors that tested the limits of their endurance. Roland levitated, his body twisting in defiance of gravity. It was a sight that defied all logic and reason, leaving the witnesses in a state of shock. He vomited obscenities and projectiles, the room a whirlwind of chaos. Objects flew across the room as if propelled by an unseen force. The priests, exhausted but resolute, continued their prayers, their faith tested by the relentless assault of evil. They knew that giving up was not an option. They had to save Roland, no matter the cost. The power of belief, witnesses, and skepticism. Throughout history, the line between belief and skepticism has often been blurred, especially when it comes to the supernatural. Numerous witnesses, including medical professionals and skeptical observers, documented the events. Their testimonies were meticulously recorded, adding layers of credibility and doubt to the unfolding drama. Their accounts, though varied, painted a chilling picture of a force beyond human comprehension. Sensational headlines and blurry photographs only fueled the public's imagination, creating a sense of fear and fascination. Some dismissed it as mass hysteria, others as elaborate fraud. Debates raged on, with skeptics and believers clashing in heated arguments, each side convinced of their own truth. But for those who witnessed the exorcism firsthand, there was no doubt. Something truly evil had possessed Roland Doe. The intensity in their eyes and the fervor in their voices spoke volumes about the terror they had experienced. The exorcism reached its climax when Roland, in a moment of lucidity, cried out, "Satan, I am Saint Michael. I command you to leave this body." This declaration, filled with a mix of desperation and divine authority, echoed through the room. A deafening roar shook the room and silence descended. The sudden stillness was almost as shocking as the chaos that had preceded it, leaving everyone in a state of stunned disbelief. Roland, weak but free, looked around in confusion. His eyes, once filled with torment, now showed a glimmer of hope and relief, as if waking from a long nightmare. The possession, it seemed, was over. The room, once a battleground of spiritual warfare, now felt serene. The sense of relief was palpable, marking the end of a harrowing ordeal. A cultural phenomenon, the exorcist's enduring legacy. Roland Doe's story, shrouded in secrecy for years, became the inspiration for William Peter Blatty's best-selling novel and the subsequent blockbuster film. The story, a chilling exploration of faith, doubt, and the power of the unknown, captivated audiences worldwide. The Exorcist ignited a cultural phenomenon, sparking debates about the existence of demonic forces and the nature of good and evil. It challenged viewers to confront their deepest fears and question the boundaries of their own beliefs. The film's impact on horror cinema is undeniable. Its influence still felt today. The unanswered questions, faith, science, and the paranormal. These three realms often seem worlds apart, yet they intersect in the most mysterious ways. Despite the passage of time, Roland Doe's story continues to fascinate and disturb. His case, often cited as one of the most compelling instances of alleged demonic possession, has been the subject of numerous books, movies, and debates. Was it a genuine case of demonic possession or a manifestation of psychological distress? The lines between spiritual affliction and mental illness blur, leaving us to ponder the true nature of his suffering. Can science and religion coexist in explaining the unexplained? While science seeks empirical evidence and logical explanations, faith often embraces the mysteries that lie beyond human understanding. The answers, like the events themselves, remain elusive. The fog of uncertainty shrouds our quest for truth, making it difficult to discern reality from myth. The story of Roland Doe forces us to confront the limits of our understanding. It challenges the boundaries of what we consider possible and pushes us to explore the unknown with both skepticism and open-mindedness. It reminds us that there are forces in the universe, both seen and unseen, that we may never fully comprehend. The vastness of the cosmos and the shadows that lurk in the corners of our perception hint at a reality far more complex than we can imagine. It challenges us to examine our own beliefs and to question what we think we know about the world around us. In the end, the story of Roland Doe is not just about one boy's ordeal, but about the eternal human quest to understand the mysteries of existence. Your thoughts. Share your perspective on the unexplained. What do you believe? Was Roland Doe truly possessed, or was his ordeal a manifestation of something else entirely? Share your thoughts, your beliefs, and your own encounters with the unexplained. The world of the paranormal is vast and mysterious, and your perspective is a valuable piece of the puzzle. Explore further. Delve deeper into the Exorcist's world. This is just the beginning of the journey into the chilling world of. Explore the real-life accounts, the historical context, and the cultural impact of this enduring story. Read William Peter Blatty's novel, watch the film adaptations, and delve into the countless articles and documentaries that explore the phenomenon of demonic possession. The truth, as they say, is out there.